Do you actually need a TV license? Hey everyone, and welcome to The Savvy Squaddy. In this video, I'll be explaining how you can legally not pay your TV license. So what is the television license? Essentially, it gives the user legal permission to watch and record live TV as it is being broadcasted, regardless of what online platform or device they are watching from. It also allows the user to watch anything on BBC iPlayer, whether that be on demand or live TV. Now let me define live TV in the context of this definition. It does not just mean programs that are happening and being filmed live, like the news or football games. It means anything that is being broadcasted on TV at that time, even if it's pre-recorded. For example, Peaky Blinders is showing at 9 o'clock on BBC One, but you're unable to make it to the TV, so you watch it on your phone on BBC iPlayer at 9 PM. Peaky Blinders is a pre-recorded show, but it is still considered live TV as you are watching it at the time it is being broadcasted across all the platforms. If you decide to wait until the next day and watch it, then it's considered on demand and no longer live TV, but I will go into more detail about that in a minute. Now we know that distinction, when do you actually need a TV license? You require a TV license if you watch or record live TV regardless of what device or online platform you are watching from. If you are watching a football game on Amazon Prime or YouTube at the same time BBC is showing it, then you need a TV license. If you want to watch Corrie on ITV Hub on your Xbox in your bedroom instead of the TV downstairs in the sitting room because you're too embarrassed that your parents will find out that you like soaps, then you still need a TV license. You also need a TV license if you have to pay to view something, like a big boxing match, even if it's not on BBC or ITV, etc. If it's pay per view, then you need a license. And finally, you need a license to use BBC iPlayer, and that is if you watch both live TV or anything on demand. But BBC iPlayer is unique in that aspect. You do not need a license if you only watch on-demand TV on websites other than BBC iPlayer. So if you waited until the next day to watch that episode of Corrie on ITV Hub, then you do not need a license as it has already been broadcasted on live TV. Netflix, Amazon Prime, All4, Now TV, Disney+, and many more are all examples of places you can watch on-demand TV and not require a license to watch them. But if you watch just a single thing on live TV, then you do legally need a license. It used to be that you needed a TV license for just having a TV, but this was before on-demand was a thing, and the only way to watch anything was whilst it was being broadcasted. This is no longer the case thanks to Netflix, Amazon Prime, and many more. So the TV license has kept up with the times in the sense that people don't need to watch things live on television anymore. Equally though, it is kept up with the times by including any and all devices which live TV can be watched from. So just because you don't have a TV, but you watch Peaky Blinders in the evening on your phone, or your laptop, or your gaming console, you still need a license. And one license per household covers all devices within the household, but also covers your mobile device if you wanted to watch something whilst you are away from home. So let's talk money. Well, a TV license costs around £159 per year, but where does that money actually go? It pretty much funds the BBC and makes up around 70% of their income. This is why you don't see adverts during shows on BBC. It doesn't just fund the television side, but also the radio and online side, as well as many other bits. If you get caught watching something as it's being broadcasted, regardless of what device or platform you use, without a license, then you could be fined up to £1,000. But how can you cancel the TV license? Now, if you have realised that you legally don't actually need a TV license because you don't watch live TV or use BBC iPlayer, then you can very easily cancel by going to tvlicensing.co.uk and informing them there. You can also request a refund if you're entitled to one. If you continue to get letters in the post, you can either ignore them or phone them back up to remind them that you have cancelled and do not require a license. They should then stop sending them. You might also get a TV licensing agent coming to your door. If this happens, just remember, unless they have a warrant, they are unable to enter your property, and you can ask them to leave. I will link below a really useful video from Black Belt Barrister that goes into more depth with regards to agents coming to your door. So what about when it comes to us in the armed forces? We are not exempt, not even if you live in the block on camp. A TV license is required for each individual room if the person living in that room watches or records live TV or uses BBC iPlayer. There is an exception to this which also applies to students, in which you might be covered by your parents' TV license if that's still your home address. In this case, you do not need a license if you watch or record live TV or use BBC iPlayer on devices which are powered by their own batteries and not plugged into the mains. So using your phone or laptop is fine, but a gaming console is not. When I was living in the block, there would always be the rumour that if one person had it, then you're all covered. This is not the case. But if you watch TV in the communal room, however, then you don't need a licence, as that is covered by the camp's licence. This is also the same for the cookhouse, guard room and classrooms. And if you're living on a ship, then you are covered by the ship's licence, even in your own room. I lived in the block for around 5 years before getting a pad, and I never heard of or experienced any TV licensing agents coming around. That's not to say it doesn't happen, and if you have experienced it, then please let us know in the comments below. I'm also in no way saying that you should break the law. I've presented you with the facts that surround the TV license, and it's completely up to you what you do with that information. I personally find the TV license is just another subscription, and for my family, it's a pointless one. We don't pay it as we don't need it, and I'm 159 quid a year better off. We took the air out of the TV so we don't even accidentally go onto a channel. I pay for Netflix, Disney Plus and Amazon Prime, and that is plenty for what we need. If you can wait until after a show has been broadcasted to watch it, and it's not on BBC iPlayer, then what are you doing spending £159 extra a year? Hopefully after watching this video it has showed you what is actually required for a TV licence, and perhaps shed some light on the fact that you might not even need one. Please let me know in the comments below whether or not you'll be stopping paying the TV licence if you've realised you don't actually need it. Thank you all for watching. If you liked what you just saw, please hit the subscribe button up there, and if you want to see some more videos, click over there. See you soon.